What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, y'all. So I just want to say salute, congratulations to everybody a part of the VoltiChange army. Y'all been seeing the gains stack up, and I think this is only the beginning. We just got the official announcement from Satoshi himself that VoltiChange is about to drop. This is massive. This can be the beginning of the overall bull market for the meme coin space. We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary, and I think it's just poetic that everything is falling into place right now. So let's look at the chart. Do some technical analysis. If you've been following my last videos, you already seen that we called everything that's going on right now play by play. It's actually playing out exactly. So let's take a look real quick at the chart, and then we'll get into some of these updates from Satoshi. So right now, VoltiChange is at that 5 zeros and 1377 level, up just right now in the last 24 hours, 5.89%. They just rolled over in some areas. Keep that in mind. We are at a 94.99, basically a $95 million market cap, y'all. This is not a game. This is not a drill. We're sitting at 3.89 million in liquidity, and we've done $387,000 in volume in the last 24 hours. Also, in the last 24 hours, we had 388 buys and only 79 sales, which shows us that the buy pressure is building up. The floor is getting a lot stronger. So you definitely want to be a part of this if you haven't joined already. It's not financial advice. I'm just letting y'all know. I've been telling y'all for months to keep this one on your radar. So let's take a look now at the VoltiChange Twitter page and see some of the things that are going on. So shout out to Satoshi. We just got this message from Satoshi.
There are times to stay quiet, to let the storm pass, and to build solid foundations on which a future can be sustained. But then, once the storm passed, there are times to release the thunder, to reward all the people who stood firm through it, times to just vault everything. You don't know what I went through. I don't know.
This is exciting, y'all. It's that time. We are about to, in my opinion, if you watch my last technical analysis video to see my VoltiChange price prediction, but we are on that race to all-time high.
What you went through. But yet, here we are, all together, ready to vault some of our biggest achievements to date. Over the last few months, we all saw what impatient people do. We all saw how people can get manipulated by institutions, by their friends, or even by their own emotions.
Basically speaking to, how the overall market makers can, fluctuate the prices, get people to, have fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and shake themselves out of their position, or even by family members, telling them it's a bad investment, or, seeing them down on their investment, and a family member asking, like, you still down on that one? You still haven't made any money from that? That can cause some people to sell, or even, like Satoshi says, their own emotion, which could likely cause people to just, shake themselves out.
Fear, lack of conviction, doubt. All of this is contagious. But so is enthusiasm, so are the dreams and predictions, so is confidence, and so is the voltage that is about to kick in.
Hey, Satoshi said this perfectly. I don't think you could have, put a better message together. So shout out to
Now
Satoshi
you're
on that.
probably asking yourself, why are we here? Why does Satoshi want to scare my kids with his voice once again? Well, take a look at the run Doge had over the last week. Look at how they doubled their market cap in a matter of a week.
Doubled their market cap in a matter of a week. Satoshi giving us a hint. We could possibly be seeing things up 100% from here in a very short period of time. So keep that in mind.
A 10 billion plus increase in a matter of a week. As you may have already heard it, people usually say the big caps start the run to then let the smaller caps make the real run happen. So today I am here, absolutely vaulted up, to tell you that after months of consolidation, after months of hard work, we are finally ready for the vaulted run. Let me say it again. VoltiChange will be released within the next 3 weeks.
VoltiChange will be released within the next 3 weeks. This is the time we've been voting and waiting for since, the beginning, since we found out that VoltiChange will be released. It's our own decentralized exchange, which will make every project listed on it deflationary. That is very bullish, because one of the key problems in the meme coin space, or just in crypto in general, is that projects are not deflationary. Some projects are inflationary, meaning they create more coins as they go, and some projects don't destroy any tokens from the supply. So with Satoshi, creating VoltiChange, this is now going to make every project that's listed on it a deflationary project, which in turn makes their tokens more valuable, because the more demand there is with the less supply, that makes the price go up. And also, what's crazy, I don't even know how Vitoshi's managed to do this. He made it absolutely free for these projects to be listed. If y'all are familiar with the DeFi space, a lot of these projects that have their own exchanges and whatnot that may be popular, they charge other projects to be listed. And we still see a ton of projects lining up to be listed on them. So now that we have our own exchange, it's free to be listed. It makes your project deflationary. It's a win-win for everybody, y'all. So shout out to the entire Volt army. Shout out to Rodney. He says the VoltInu had the strongest community in the meme coin space. I agree, to be honest. I don't see anybody that's touching us, not even close. VoltInu, and I'm talking about from the lower. Of course, we got SHIB army, Doge armies, whatever. But at the same time, in our levels, we're up there with those same types of communities, if you ask me. So VoltInu says the tax-free event will end tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Vote before you get voted. So if you're planning on buying some, it's not financial advice, but it would make sense to do some while the tax-free event is going on, so that way you don't pay the extra 13% tax. So until 100, well, the post says time to vote and celebrate our Twitter following that recently passed that 100K mark. Until 100K in taxes is paid out, every buy of 0.2 ETH or plus 1 BNB will receive 13% tax back and vote at the end of the event. Absolutely bullish. So you'll get that 13% back that you would have paid in taxes. You'll get that back in VoltInu sent to your bag at the end of the event. So that's very, very bullish. Okay, then Vitoshi says, if the voltage is too high to be handled, remember that it barely started yet. So this is only the beginning. Jake says, Voltvember, the month that VoltInu takes over DeFi. Then we got Pablo saying, late night live tonight. Take advantage of the 0% buy tax event going on with VoltInu. Will end tomorrow. Shout out to all the Volt tubers, all the Volt influencers, all the Volt community, all the Volt army, just everybody holding it down, man. Panito said, been a minute since I talked about Volt. Was a call back from back in the days. A whole lot has been building recently. Launching a deflationary exchange called VoltiChange within the month, likely. Have confirmed T1 Central Exchange. I even know the people involved. Alpha, chart screens breakout. Sheesh. So we got a T1 Central Exchange on the way. This is very bullish, y'all. Hopefully y'all are a part of this. Faltron says this is only a test. Volt. Then we got Volt sharing trending together. Soon burning together. Volt and Shib. So you can see we are even trending harder than Shiba Inu, y'all. Twice as hard as Shiba Inu. This is crazy. That is absolutely crazy, y'all. This is literally the baby, like, I don't want to say the baby Shiba Inu, but this is like really reminding me of those Shib times of how hard Volt is going, before it actually takes off. Some people might think it's taking off right now, but y'all will be absolutely surprised to see how far this project can go. I don't see Volt being anything less than $1 billion market cap. Of course, we got to work towards that, but that's what I'm seeing. So, under promise, over deliver. That's the only way to vote in the Volt army, the people's crypto. November update, 100K Twitter followers, 50,000 plus holders, 50 centralized exchanges, 15 decentralized exchanges, 5 fiat gateways, NFT investment vault, VDSC NFT collection, sold out, play to earn game, new game partnerships, metaverse partnerships, athlete sport team partnerships, full bus wraps, all over, man. We are going crazy. Shout out to Simon. He says, Volt time to release the thunder. VoltiChange deflationary exchange coming in the next 3 weeks. Auto listing every ERC20 and BEP tokens for free at launch and makes them deflationary. Several tier 1 exchanges lined up for November and December. This is crazy. Auto listing every ERC20 and BEP tokens for free at launch. Auto list, this is wild. I'm really interested to see how this really works out. The technology behind this is interesting. because, once we figure out, how this works, it just shows us, what it really took to put this together and where this technology can go in the future. So Simon says the chart looks sweet. The breakout showing good momentum and volume. With all the hype this is getting and the solid FA, Volt could make a run for all-time high. And if y'all want to see my exact technical analysis on VoltInu, and you want to be ahead of the game, you want to know weeks before this stuff starts to play off, then you need to, be subscribed, have those notifications on, and tune in, man. But shout out to everybody that's rocking with me. Altcoin says, did you really just vote? Shout out to Jake. He's out here sharing a billboard in LA. Salute. Sheep Holder said, are you talking about Volt? And then shout out to Vitoshi retweeting my Crypto Street episode 3, where, I did a community picnic, basically inviting everybody out that wanted to come. We did barbecue, catered food, and also a basketball game. We kind of did it in representation of Shib Army versus the Volt Army, for the kids. But, it was just a Volted experience, to bring the community together, let them, understand more about cryptocurrency, or just let them ask questions of somebody who's involved. Usually I'm the one that's asking all the questions, so it's good to, let them, ask what they want to ask as well. So shout out to Vitoshi sharing that. Then we got Meta Rival says, who wants to dance with them? Any guess who is about to vote in the Meta Rivals metaverse? So very interesting. We got the VoltInu lightning bolt. Okay, salute. So yeah, it's about to get crazy, man. Shout out to all the other Volt tubers. Shout out to Elon. This tweet was dope right here. He said, power to the people. VoltInu is the people's crypto, and then Elon shared the thunderbolts with it, man. Like, y'all got to connect the dots. Like, of course, now it may not be exactly timed to Volt, but eventually VoltInu is going to land on his radar, if it's not already. I wouldn't be surprised. The same way we just seen him sneak and do almost a $50 million buy, and that's not financial advice. It probably wasn't him. I'm just saying it was mighty perfect timing for someone to do a $45 million buy on Shiba Inu the day before he bought Twitter, the day before Shiba Inu and Dogecoin began to pump. So, connect the dots. But, I think this will eventually end up on his radar if it's not already. But that's all we got. I want to check out the chart one more time. Take a look at this price, man. Absolutely pumping. I got a lot of people in the comments letting me know that they're, up on their VoltInu investments right now, especially if you've been, dollar cost averaging, taking advantage of that dip. All those tokens that you bought in this area now are valued up at this range here. So very, very bullish. We still got the price climbing right now as we speak. And we officially, wow, y'all, we're gone. We're out of here. This was a strong resistance point that we had right here at this, at this candle at the, right around that 1367-ish level, I want to say. And now we're at 1385. So now we're clear for takeoff. We can see volume building. We are above the VWAP line. We are trading above the 200-day moving average. So this is very, very bullish. And we also have, some people like to call this a cup and handle pattern forming right here. If we look at this, take a look at this pattern here. And we're breaking out of that. As you can see, we're breaking out of this point. Usually we get the measure from the bottom of the cup to the top of the cup. So now let's see where that takes us around that 2218 level, y'all. VoltInu is about to absolutely skyrocket. Don't say I didn't tell you. Now let's see where that lines up over here when we look left in the chart. That lines up perfectly with that resistance area we seen here. So if we break out of that and we start holding this as a support level, we know the race to all-time high has begun. Now, of course, it's already in process. Like Vitoshi says, not if but when. It's gonna happen. So you know, keep control of your emotions. You know, it's not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do. But, you know, this is a solid project that, you know, I'm very happy to be a part of. And hopefully y'all, you know, been on this journey too. The ones that are new to the channel, hopefully y'all are able to, you know, tap in and see, you know, how important this project is. But that's all we got for this video. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.